Let's make a Manhattan. Absolute delicious classic. Step 1, you're going to grab a Nick and Nora, a coupe, some stem glassware, fill that with ice, give that a little stir just to get the ice going, and put that to one side. This is just to chill it, want this ice cold. So don't worry about that for now, put it to one side. Grab a mixing jar. Can you guess what's going in there? That's right, more ice. Fill that mixing jar with ice right to the top, and then we can start building this cocktail. So grab a jigger and go in with 50 milliliters of whiskey. Now, the classic recipe calls for bourbon. A lot of people will use rye whiskey or Canadian whiskey. I'm using the Canadian whiskey right now, completely up to you. What I will say is tend to stay away from the scotch for this one. If you use the scotch, that will be a Rob Roy, which I'll leave a little link to how to make a Rob Roy, but it's a different cocktail. This is American or Canadian whiskey. So 50 milliliters of whiskey goes in, and then 20 milliliters of sweet vermouth. To finish that off, we're going to take the bartender sauce, Angostura bitters, and we're going to go in with 3 dashes. Now if you did see my Rob Roy video, you'll know this is pretty much exactly the same, except for the whiskey. That's the important part. Okay? Give that a little stir, get it diluted, stir it until you're happy. You know, it's up to you. Dilute it as much as you like. Grab your glass from before with the ice in, dump that ice out, and now you've got an ice cold glass, bit ice cold liquid, nothing's going to be getting warm. Grab a julep strainer, which is this little slotted strainer, put that over the top, finger on top, strain it out, and there you have it. Look at that, what a beautiful thing. That right there, that's almost a Manhattan. We just need to garnish it. Orange is a popular choice, but a second choice, which I prefer, is cherries. Now these are sweet cocktail cherries. What you want is maraschino cherries. Something really rich, something that's not as sweet as these ones. These are more sweet than rich, but hey, you do what you can. Sphere that with a cocktail stick, and then you can just put that on the side of the glass, or you can dunk it in the glass, which is what I've done here, and there you have it. A Manhattan. Look at that. Finger beauty, right? That is a delicious looking drink, and that is a tasty drink. And let me have a sip just to prove that this one is tasty. Yep, I can confirm, super tasty. Delicious. And then you can also use that cocktail stick to give it a little stir, if you so desire. Enjoy.